The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. First and 10.
Easy. Here we go. Tonight.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. Room up the sideline to the 20. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Fields. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. On first and 10, Fields. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. Here's second and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Open man downfield is Fryermuth. And he will score. Pat Fryermuth. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end, and when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Daniels now on first down. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. One of the Steelers has it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But
oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 5 brings up second and 15.
So after one, it's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. Tonight.
On the zone read, they hand it to Warren. He's going nowhere, losing yardage on that play. Third and long.
Alpha. Tonight.
Now, Fields. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Derek Forrest. And the Commanders are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Sending it deep, looking for Osborne.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back and say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small, and oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
70 Timberwolves. 19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact.
19 target.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
70 Lions. 19 Lions. Buffalo 18.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. That's into the hands of Zacchaeus. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. Over the middle, he's got McLaurin. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up 1st downs without getting the 3rd down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield.
And he's into the end zone. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Seibert now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. Delta, Delta. Go.
They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Delta. Right.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
No more. Extend. Right.
Fields from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. It's Pickens. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go. 11. Right.
A run up the middle with Warren. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Easy. Delta. Here we go, Scott.
32-yard line.
Once again, it's Warren. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Sit high.
Fields now on second down. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here we go. Hey, 551, 551. EQ. Hey, can. Sit high.
Back to throw is Field. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack that might take them out of field goal range.
A loss of 10 yards.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And the score remains tied at 7.
Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
18 Cardinal.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
70 Rangers. Trap 60.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. Ready?
Daniels to throw on second down. Sending it deep, looking for Osborne. And the Steelers are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where a rookie quarterback can kind of be baited into thinking something's open when it's really not. And these are the things that all coaches are just continuing to work through. Anytime you have a young signal caller, they haven't seen the reps. They don't have the experience. In this case, the defense plays this one to perfection, and it results in the big takeaway.
Punch right. Don't jump.
Fields now to throw on first down. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 3-yard line.
Here we go.
So, one touchdown apiece for our two teams. 7-7 on the board here at the break. As we'll get you down to Orlando now, that's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
A touchdown apiece, 7-7 the score as we begin half number 2. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Right.
A first down throw for Fields. This one down the field for Freiermuth. One back the distance. Touchdown, Commanders. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Alpha. Here we go.
Here's Warren. Room up the sideline at the 45. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Go.
First down. Fields. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, Ken. West side fit. Tonight.
Second down. It's Fields. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Brings up third down.
Alpha. Hey, Ken. Hey, 551. Right.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Going up top. That is caught. And he will go all the way. Calvin Austin. Touchdown Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This fielded at about the 9. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hawk 70. Get it. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Sending it deep, looking for Osborne. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
On first down, Daniels. That's going to be dropped underneath for Robinson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing is Daniels. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
19 Lions, Buffalo 18.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. He finds a man. That's Osborne. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Daniels now going to look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. The open man is Osborne. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play.
The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. This is intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. Has some room inside the 30. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 41 yards.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with
in trouble, and down he goes. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down.
You got a mini base. Why not? Right.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Taking off, the ball comes out, and the defense has it. Well, the ball comes out, and the scramble for it, it ends up becoming a turnover, and the offense walks off the field disappointed with that fumble.
Mike, when you look at a stat sheet at the end of the game and you want to determine which team wins and which team loses, at the top of the list is ball security. Which team does a better job protecting it and which team does a better job taking it away.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Trap 50, trap 50. There we go, set.
To throw is Daniels. The right side, catch made by McLaurin.
Set, triple, set.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
That's to McLaurin. They connect again. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer. Warrior 70.
They'll drop to throw. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll lead to a second down.
79 Broncos. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That pass taken in by McLaurin. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll go. It's Robinson. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Here is first and 10.
Here we go, son. Hey, never mind. Monday. Angel. Hey, Ken. Sit high.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That is caught downfield by Pickens. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Steeler first down.
Here we go.
Harris. And he'll take this down to about the 15. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. They get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Here we go, son.
Here's Harris. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Hey, we're going alpha right here. Sit high.
They'll go with Harris. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
Brought down at the 4-yard line. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run with Harris. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's first down.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Get it. Here's alert.
The man in motion is Zacchaeus.
Hey, hey, check that. 19 tight, 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. Sending it deep. Looking for Osborne.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
The man in motion is Zacchaeus.
Buffalo 18, Dragon 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Throwing on second down. Daniels. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. So this one in the win column for the Steelers.